Hi, I'm Dan from Kryptonite. I'm here today to talk to you about the Transit FlexFrame-U bracket and how to install it on a bicycle frame. The bracket can be purchased separately or comes with the New York Standard U-Lock, all of the Evolution Series 4 U-Locks, all of the Evolution Mini U-Locks, and all of the Kryptonite Series 2 U-Locks. When you open the package, there's going to be a few items inside. The bracket body with pre-installed hex bolt for tightening, a tug block carrier with a nylon strap and attached rubber shim to protect your bike frame, a 3mm hex wrench so you don't have to buy any tools for the installation, and an instruction sheet. The Transit FlexFrame-U bracket provides convenient U-lock transportation and mounts to multiple locations on the bike frame. It also has 360-degree rotation for flexible fit options and fits frame tube sizes between 25mm and 80mm. Before proceeding, make sure that the bracket body is in a good spot. It shouldn't interfere with your pedal stroke or with your use of your water bottle from your water bottle cage. There are two methods of installation: inside the frame and an offset method. First, we're going to go over the inside the frame mounting method. The first thing you need to do before mounting the bracket to the frame is to clean the area on the frame where you're going to put the bracket. A basic degreaser will work very well, and you'll completely clean the area where you're going to mount. Now is a good time to pause the video on your computer or phone to complete this action. Now that the area has been cleaned, take the tug block with the rubber shim attached, wrap the rubber shim around the frame and pull it snug. The rubber shim should only wrap around until it is about 1/4 inch or 6mm back from the metal portion of the tug block. Make sure to remove any excess rubber shim length with a pair of scissors. This is a good spot to pause until you finish this step. Now that the shim is cut to the correct length, you want to make sure that the tug block is facing the correct direction that you intend to put the body bracket. You want to feed the strap through the tug block and pull till snug. Now, while holding the tug block nylon strap, take the bracket body and push it onto the tug block. Now take the 3mm hex wrench and insert it into the bracket center, long side in, and rotate the hex bolt clockwise until tightened. Be sure not to crank the bolt down too tight, as it can damage with some thin-walled, thin steel and carbon fiber frames. Now that the bracket is installed, make sure it's pretty snug by grabbing the bracket body and jiggling. As you notice, the bike moves, but the bracket body does not. Now it's time to take your U-lock and slide it into the bracket body. Slide the U-lock into the bracket body. You'll hear a click, means the lock is secure. Press the gray button and lift the lock out to release. You may need to adjust the bracket body to make sure it's straight. Now I'm going to go over the offset mounting method. First, loosen the bracket on the frame and rotate the bracket around. With the 3mm hex wrench, loosen the spline on the U-lock and slide the U-lock into the bracket. Find a position that is comfortable for you. Remove the lock, tighten the spline on the U-lock, tighten the bracket using the 3mm wrench, return the U-lock to the bracket. Ensure that the lock is out of the way of the pedal stroke. You'll also need to get on the bike and check your pedal stroke to make sure that the bracket and the lock are not interfering with your legs. As a final step, once you have the Transit FlexFrame bracket safely secure, is to remove the excess nylon strap with scissors. A lighter or hair dryer can be used on the frayed end of the nylon strap for a more professional look. So there you have it, the Kryptonite Transit FlexFrame-U bracket. A great accessory to help you transport your U-lock. Also available is the Kryptonite Transit FlexFrame-C bracket, which isn't sold separately, but comes with the following cables. The installation process is the same, it's just a smaller bracket. For more information on the installation process, visit your local dealer or visit us at kryptonitelock.com.
Hi, I'm Darryl from Kryptonite. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about proper lockup using a chain. The chain we want to highlight is the Kryptolock Series 2 integrated chain.